Good afternoon and welcome. It's Anna here, and I want to show you today what I have been working on behind the camera, off camera, for the past week or so. For those of you who have seen my YouTube shorts, you have seen a little hint of it. And yeah, so let's just dig in. This is my rose journal, Rosier, and this all started as an experiment. That's why I haven't shown you any of it before, but I think it's turning out quite good, so I want to continue to work on it on camera instead. This was originally a very grungy, torn, ugly book. It was cracking, it was stained, it was not very attractive at all, and I decided to add some extra, add another image on the front and back cover. So that's what I did. I added some roses. This is from my huge, let me show you, huge book about roses. This one is enormous, as you can see. It's a book with all kind of rose images. I absolutely love them. I seldom make journals this big, I don't, but quite big I do. And sometimes I forget to use them, and I have plenty of them left. But I decided to use them to wrap this journal cover with. So I wrapped the front and back, and I added some lace down the spine because it was cracking and not in very good condition. I added some tiny little lace here and here, and I cut out so the leather covered corners are still there because they were in quite good condition. And I'm quite happy with the result. I'm stumbling on the words today. So that's what I did so far. And the inside cover I fortified with some striped fabric. It's like a ticking, modern ticking, and I deliberately let it go over the edge, both up top and bottom, so that it would fray and leave an interesting look to it. So this is how far I've gotten with the cover, and I believe I'm quite happy with it. I think it will be a beautiful book. And then I picked out the papers for the signatures, or I made this alongside with the cover. And she has 9 signatures, and I have picked out the papers. Oh, the book was about the world of animals, spineless animals, insects. How much fun is that, right? I think it had like 2 or 3 lovely images, and the rest was not very nice, so I decided to not use a lot of it. But I have used some of it as per usual. The book was originally published in 1938, and it was part of a series about animals. Just getting a sip of my soda. And I have fortified the pages with different washi tapes. I have this lovely one with roses. This one that I purchased from a Swedish store. And I also have this pink one with polka dots. This one is so cute. I purchased that one not very long ago, and I think it was so cute, so I wanted to add it. And I have pages from the original text block. I have tea dyed. This one is with lace on. This one is flyleaf from another rose book. I have music pages. This is some stationery that I splattered with coffee. Of course, Edith Holden. Could you guess? And I have just added, this is a page from a book with botanicals that I hinged to the stationery. I have added lots and lots of pages, and I intend to add on to them with fussy cuts, with collages, with pockets and belly bands and flip outs and all kind of stuff. And this will be a book, I believe it will be quite themed. Lovely ladies and lovely roses. Here's another, The Anatomy of a Rose, from another rose book. I have avocado dyed paper, lots of vintage papers. This is a genuine French document from can't see a date, but it's not very new. Maybe it's a date here. No? Well, this one has to be extended. I've had so much fun already. And here, this is a flip that I added, and I covered this side of the flip with this is actually covered with washi tape, and this is a pocket. I just love this washi tape as well. And the flip, and I actually think, because this is from a huge book, as you might see, and it was quite big and square. And this one was in the center of the book, but I want to add something here to add a little interest. And I was thinking about maybe a fussy cut or something. Then I remembered I have these wallpaper, Tim Holtz wallpapers, and some of them have the little fussy cuts from the wallpapers as well, with roses. So I have a few that I've picked out. I have a whole bunch of them, but I think this one might be too light. That would have been great if it was bigger, but I think I already used the big one. Maybe this one. Could add this just for a bit of interest. We'll have to think about that. I might have added doily as well. We have more stationery. We have envelopes. We have French. No, this is not French. This is a rose window. That's why I put this one. It's from a dictionary or a thesaurus. We have some more French in receipt, etc., etc. I have a mix and match. We have old book pages. We have more from another book with the roses. Lovely thick paper, and I love that one. And even more French invoices. This is the fly leaves from the book, thick and nice. Do you see the theme I have going on? This is one of the few nice pages from the original text block. This is something I had in my stash. I had hinged together, watching a video from, I believe, Rachel Rox's Creation. This is a big envelope, tall envelope with some scrapbooking paper, and I added on this lovely image of a lady, and I added, this is where I got the idea with Tim Holtz wallpaper scraps. I think that turned out quite cute. So I added all kind of things. More envelopes. This is a page I extended with my big roll of, this is a piece from my big roll of collage paper that I started a few weeks ago. And here's another lady. This is Crown Princess Victoria in the year 1901. And I have coffee dyed this, and I wanted to add one of those here as well. And I was thinking that I might want this one. So ladies with images is another theme I have going on. I think I will put that there, and you will help me in a little bit. I just wanted to show you what I did so far. I have some pinkish braille paper. This was in that color when I got it. We have, this is French thesaurus. I have extended the braille paper with a tall envelope. This is a color plate from the original text block, which is quite nice. We have ledger. Here we have, these pages are from a small book about love poetry. And in this poetry book, it's lots and lots of rose images, these. And I have just spritzed them with coffee. And I want to make double pocket out of this. They were very white, so I wanted to really tone them down a bit. So I think this will just be, I'll just glue them together and then make some notches and put them in. And that's, we will also do this today, I think. And look at this lovely vintage image. This is from a very old book with images from the northern countries. Let's start by doing this pocket, making it, I think. Yes, so I just dove right in here. How are you all doing? I forgot to ask you. I hope you're doing good. We are doing good. It's Saturday and I am having a nice day. Had a nice breakfast. The sun was shining. The whole family was sitting together for once. We had a nice lunch. Did a little bit of cleaning today. And now my son is out with his friend doing something somewhere. I don't know. They take their bikes and they ride around and do tricks, and then they take them apart and put them back together and practice. And my daughter is having a rest today. She's had a busy week, so she's a bit tired. I'm just gonna get my little punch. I think I'm gonna do my biggest circular punch. Western Creative. So I'm just gonna make a notch here. Eyeball in the center. And maybe I should do all four at the same time, even. Yeah, so my husband was out on his bike for a while, and now he's in the garage fixing some stuff while I do some crafting with you guys, which make me happy. So it's a nice day. We also had a nice fika. As you may know, I live in Sweden and we live for fika. Fika is coffee and cake. Today we had some nice chocolate muffins, and I love this. It turned out so great. I will also sew here, I think. So we have some French book page, some practicing handwriting page, another extended one, more vintage paper. This is also French, I believe. Yeah, so I have chosen a variety of paper, and now it's time to decorate them. Yeah. There we go. So we already made the double pocket here somewhere here. It will be sewn. Let's add those as well. And I'm going to fussy cut a lot of roses and maybe other flowers as well, but I am tempted to go with a rose theme. Do you think that would be interesting? Do you like that theme? That's what I want to know. Because I just went with it today, and this last week, and yeah. So let's start here. And I believe I wanted to add this one. That would be nice, and you can journal around it, and you can journal on the back there. I have covered this with some old flyleaf from another book as well. And I might add a little tab, a lacy tab maybe. A piece of lace. Something. We'll see. But I want to start by inking that. If I can find my makeup brush and some distress ink. Today we have Vintage Photo. I do not want that one. I want the Gather Twigs. It's a little bit greener. So it has a green tone to it that I like. So I already, yesterday I posted the flip through of the Sylvia journal, and she already sold actually. Thank you so much. I love I love when you show your love for the journals. It makes me feel happy and proud, like a proud mama with the journals, because they're all my babies, you know. It's kind of like that. You work on them, you put your energy into making them, and you choose things you love. And you choose things that you think look good together, and yeah. And when someone wants to purchase one of them, it's a kind of a validation of what you do. That it's not just for yourself, it's for someone else as well. There you go. And I wanted to add a doily, I just forgot. So no doily, they will go somewhere else. I believe this is not a lady, this is a small boy. I can't even remember which book it was from anymore. Where did I have my other? Oh, she's here. My queen. No, not queen. My princess. Crown Princess Victoria. And let's ink this one up as well. This one is very pristine, so I want to add lots of ink. I am sorry if you can hear my dog barking. I believe he is maybe in our bed, and he has seen a cat outside the window. That's my guess. Or maybe someone has the audacity to walk near our garden. I don't know. He will quiet down, I hope. Yesterday I was working from home, and I had an online meeting, and he barked through the whole meeting. Oh, so embarrassing. And whatever I did, he did not stop. So sometimes he just does not want to listen to us, or to me. Of course, he always listens to Daddy, of course. But yeah, Daddy is the head of the family, he thinks. I wonder where I got that idea from. Not from me. Well, let's put you there. Let's just plop you down. And put the pin in the glue. I'm going to use a piece of paper towel here to get rid of the excess glue, so the pages don't get glued together. Yes, she's lovely. There we go. So which signature did we add the pockets into? can't remember. Was it number 8? Or maybe, let me see if I can find it. Because I want to make a note of, yes, number 8. We added a double pocket. Yes. So I think I'm gonna add some kind of collage here. Maybe I will add a fussy cut or something, as per usual. I also want to add some belly bands and some flips. I have an idea about using a CD envelope. I just want to find an image to put inside of it, and then I want to add it as a, not on this page, but somewhere in the journal. Just add it as a flip. So I'm going to find something to put in here, and so yeah, I will be picking out some stuff, deciding which papers to put in, and I want to see how we are for time. 21 minutes. Let's see. Sorry about that. I had to talk to my kids. So, yeah, I had a question for you. Do you think it will be too much if I use rose papers as end papers as well? I mean, book pages with roses on. Maybe I should find some scrapbooking paper instead. But I want to do something. I want to I have this lace. It's hand, I believe it might be hand crocheted or knotted, but I think I want to add it as pockets back and front. At first I was going to use it as a belly band, but the lace is not the same up and down, so I think I'm gonna add it as a pocket back and front. Wouldn't that be nice? Maybe sew it down even on the end papers. So that's an idea I have, and so I'm just showing you everything. No need to watch me do something. You just wait for the flip through. And I want to add this, as I said. What else have I put in my little pile of stuff? I have lots of little rose images I want to fussy cut. I have, this is nice. This is a vintage French image I received in a package, and I think I'm going to use it. This is a card, so I think I'm going to add it as a pocket or a tuck in this journal, of course, since it has flower on it. And we could do that right now, actually, if we find a good place to add it. Could be nice here, and then you can tuck something in it, because I like all the pinkish colors together and all those lovely vintage papers. And this needs to be extended, right? Maybe I should use more of my collage paper for that. Maybe I should. But let's start by gluing this down. And I might sew it later as well. And this is also vintage. I think it's not antique, it must be vintage. Because what is antique? Is it 80 or 100 years? Can't remember, but let's say it's 100. So it could be antique. It feels really old. Pretty. I love that. And they have pink here from the avocado dyed. We have pink on this one. We have pink from the washi tape. Yes, pretty, pretty. Just adding in pocket in signature number 2. Yes, I wanted to add, look at the extension here. I'm just looking for my big roll of paper. As you might have seen, if you have watched my channel, you have seen that I made this big roll of collage paper. And I was thinking I might add that here to extend that flip as I did in another place. I have to measure that up instead in that case. Or I could use a book page, or maybe make it into a flip. I also have some of this embossed paper. That could also be an option. I don't want to decide that right now. So we have added a couple of pockets. We have added a few decorations. I have shown you what I have done so far, and I've asked you a few questions. So, do you think I should add book pages as end papers, or do you think I should add scrapbooking paper? Do you think this lace will be good for pockets? And any other ideas, thoughts, etc. Please let me know. Yeah, this was short and sweet and quite random, but I just wanted to get you in the groove, let you know what I've been doing. Thank you all so much for being with me today. I will be back really soon, and we will probably continue to work on this big rose journal, or maybe we will start another one. I don't know. We will see. Have a great rest of your weekend. Bye.